Right. Good evening. Okay, good evening. Good evening. Unmute yourself. Good evening and welcome. Good evening and welcome. Good evening and welcome. Unmute yourself. You can mute yourself and greet us if you can hear me, or just drop a message for me. Or you can just drop a message so that we know that you are following. You're welcome. Teresa, Tonia, Gloria, happy to have you here. Can you unmute yourself? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, good evening and welcome. Thank you for being here. Gloria,
Yes.
you're welcome. Thanks for being here. Like a lot of people are having network issues today. I hope God will help us to overcome. All right, so I think we can just go on. Can go on now. All right, so this evening we started with a recap of yesterday class. We had network issues and we are not able to record our Zoom session. And because of the test that will be written on that, and a lot of people missed that. So we had to just do a recap using a WhatsApp chat. And I know that it will also help us in our study. Yes, and so today we started with sharing the videos on travel regulations and legal consideration. Yes, and I just wish we don't spend much time today. The day is already spent. It's after 8, and I'm just hoping that in the next 30 minutes we should be rounding up so that everyone can go and rest and then prepare against tomorrow. Tomorrow we are just going to have an interactive session. We are going to have one of our experts that will be talking with us, who has gone through the beginning stage and become a travel agent and specialized in she just specialized in airline booking and hotel bookings. They'll be sharing with us the possibility of you starting and sustaining your business, and then how you can do well in the industry, and some of the challenges, even though we've discussed some, but at least we hear life experience, life testimonies. And then she'll just be talking for a few minutes, then we can just go 5 minutes break, and then we'll return back with questions. So you ask your questions and we will all be available to respond to your questions. All right, so with that, I want us to look briefly, just a flash of what we watch in the videos on YouTube, being travel regulations and legal consideration. Now, one of the things, I think we have one of the students that asked a question on this, a situation we are being seeing the economy situation in our country, and then you have a student. So I want to be throwing this question. I want just in a minute, let's have people share with us what you think about it. Yes, in this economy situation, and then you have a client that wants to travel, and he or she doesn't have the proof of fund that should be in that account. You know, there is an amount of money to be in the account. Sorry, just mute yourself. All right, so let's move on. All right, so a client in a situation where you have clients that don't have the amount of money in their accounts that will enable them have that particular visa. You as a travel agent, what advice can you give to that to that client, to that customer? So I'll be throwing the question to us also, and I want just 2 or 3 people to just make comments on it. We'll make comments on it. Considering the current state of the economy, what or how do we as agents package a proof of fund for a client who has no money in his or her account? Yes. What do you do in situation like this? Is a question, and I would love 1 or 2 people to respond to this together so that we can all learn together. So I will want to see, if you want to talk, please just raise up your hand so that we'll pick you up to say something to us. Yes, yes, yes. If you want to say something, you want to respond, or what do you think is the right advice you can give to such a person? Just raise your hand, I will see you. Yes. Anyone? Anyone? I'm not seeing our hands. Okay, if you want to talk, just unmute yourself and say something to us. Unmute yourself. We have just a minute to attend to that.
So, hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Okay, so my name is Diola. Okay,
Okay,
so I'll just have to, I just want to say some things on the question you asked. So, like we all know that travel requires planning. So, whoever that wants to travel in this kind, even both in this economy or not in this economy, anyone that wants to travel, it requires planning, and you must have a stipulated amount that you kept for traveling. Okay, now let's say for example you want to go to Singapore for a vacation. So you're actually going for a leisure, let's say you're going for a holiday. So that for that alone, you should have planned yourself ahead of that trip. Oh, I'll be needing so amount. You meet with your travel agent and they have told you you'll be spending a specific amount. So I think as a travel agent, our job is to enlighten most of all these clients that, oh, you'll be needing a particular amount for you to travel. And it's important for them to have such lot point of entry, they will want to see your bank statement. So by the time they verify and they see that the money is no longer in that account, it poses a problem. So for me, proof of fund, even if you want to use proof of fund services, at least you need to have some amount in your bank statement for you to say, oh, I have this money, I just needed some money to have to hit. Not that you will not have any money at all. So for someone that wants to travel these days is expensive. So you need to plan ahead. And it is important for travel agents to tell clients that, oh, this is to explain all the nitty-gritty of all the things they'll be needing before they start the process at all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Diola. Thank you. That was a very good one. Yes, do you have another person that would love to respond to that? Yes, we know that travel has to do with a lot of money, and you don't just wake up and start traveling. No, you must have planned and prepared for it. So, and that is what Diola has just let us know. As travel agents, we should make sure that you have to be open-hearted. Tell your client this is what you will be needing. That is why we keep talking about in-depth knowledge. You need to do a lot of research to know wherever they are going to, an amount that they will need that will sustain them for that period, so that they will make their plans and prepare very well to avoid financial embarrassment or any form of embarrassment at all that might come their way. Yeah, that's a good one. Do I have somebody else that wants to say something to that before we continue? Anybody else? Okay, Gloria is raising her hand. You can unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
If the agency can create a space for every traveler, in case you want to travel and you've told them this amount stipulated for it, then you can then advise them to maybe if they're traveling like December or January, or so maybe September, you can tell them they can be able to be dropping at least so amount to the amount for them to travel. I mean, having a plan for them that, okay, if you want to travel, this amount to pay, but if you can be instrumentally paying this amount till the next 10 months, then if the money is up to that amount, you can use it to travel.
Okay. I don't know if it's my network that is causing this break. Okay. Is it my network? No longer hearing Gloria again. And we have another person, Israel. Israel, can you unmute yourself? Unmute yourself.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yeah, I just want to say something regarding the last person that talked about, keeping money prepared, your traveling preparedness regarding your financial status, keeping money with agents. These days, we all know how the global economy is. Like me, as a certified visa counselor and agent, I don't take money from client until I'm ready for his or a job, for me to be on the safer side. I don't do that. Once you approach me for any visa, and I know the availability of the application, I cannot tell you, okay, make your commitment. But if you want to travel and you don't have enough finances, you can wait, gather your money, save some money for the traveling. When you are ready, you approach your travel agency, because these days keeping money with somebody is not, you cannot trust anybody.
Yeah.
Just like the applicant is not trusting the agent. There's a lady that approached me for Canada. She said she has 500,000 that I should take, that she will need to sell some stuff. I said, why are you selling some stuff? Keep your 500,000 with somebody. I'm not taking it. Unlike some scammers out there, they would have collected that money and put themselves in trouble. I don't do that. This is my 11th year as an agent. I have not for one day or anybody call a security operative to come and arrest me. Any visa I cannot handle, I leave it.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah.
So I won't take money from client. No, I won't do that. Because there can be unforeseen circumstances or cases of eventualities that can happen to that agent. Very critical. You'll be forced to spend that money. So that's it. Thank you. That's my contribution.
Thank you very much, Mr. Israel. That's a very good one. The truth is that the travel agents need to seriously avoid involving themselves in matters that will tarnish their image, tarnish their business. When you are being dragged up and down and here and there, just know that you are already putting your business at risk. So the best you can do is just go for what you know you can do and you can handle. Whatever you cannot, tell the person no. He can actually look for another person, no problem. Yeah, so fabricating proof of payment or proof of fund for clients is very dangerous, and it's not ethical at all in this industry. Just like Mr. Israel have said, try to just avoid problems at all costs. Yes, all right. So, and that is what made us to come up with travel regulations and legal considerations, things that you need to put into consideration, the regulations and all that. And we have, this was put in a short video, and I believe that most of us have gone through it. We have seen the first one we looked at was travel industry regulations. The travel industry have their own regulations, having to ensure there is safety, security, and fair treatment of all travelers. And the regulations cover areas such as the airline safety standard, visa requirements, health and safety protocols, and consumer protection laws. So we need to look at this properly, and the importance of this is that they safeguard the right of travelers. Remember that in all our businesses, remember that customers are always right. So your customer is always right. And they have these rules and regulations. We call it customer protection right. There are rules and regulations that have been set in order to protect the customer. And that is why we say try to avoid problems at all costs. So this safeguard the right of travelers, ensure fair business practices, and then contribute to a trustworthy and reliable travel industry. So please, let's do well to go through that video again. So another point was travel insurance and liability. So there's always a travel insurance that covers for unexpected events during trips, such as the medical agencies, trip cancellations, or lost luggage. So all these are what the insurance and liability covers in order for customers to the clients to have a safe trip and a safe travel. Then we have ethical and legal considerations in travel agencies, just like what we have finished discussing. This has to do with legal consideration that involves contract adherence, anti-discrimination laws, and consumer protection regulation. Just like I said earlier, you need to know that these customers are protected and all that. So try to avoid problems at all costs. All right, so we have also looked at crisis management and problem solving. It's part of the video link that was sent also. How to prepare for travel emergencies and crises, effective problem solving and conflict resolution. How do you resolve conflict? Do you just pull your shirt and go for a fight? And we always advise that it's good you go for negotiations. Negotiations always help you. And at times, even if you refuse to go for negotiation in a period of crisis, you will end up coming back to that negotiation. Even if you go for the, like we always say that it is better to jojo than to war. Yes, when you go for war, you will still come back to negotiation for you to settle. So it's always better you go for negotiation when you have any problem, and it will help you to resolve conflict peacefully without much problems. Then you have to also prepare for handling unexpected challenges during travels. A lot of unforeseen circumstances and occurrences. You need to be ready and equipped yourself for such. And these are the things that we need to keep informing our clients and also inform ourselves as agents. Then we have the crisis communication and client support, preparing for travel emergencies and crisis. Then how do you prepare for travel emergencies? So said before embarking on a journey, it is important to prepare for potential emergencies and crises. You are not praying for them, but these are things that can just happen. So you need to just put your mind to it and prepare very well. He said these involve understanding destination-specific risks. Now, every destination and every place you are traveling to have some specific risks attached to them. For example, somebody traveling from another country coming to Nigeria, they keep asking of security challenges, kidnapping and all that. Yes. So you have to know, okay, these are the specific risks. This is where I'm supposed to go to. This is where I should not put my leg into. So we say having local regulations, having access to emergency contact is very important. Have emergency contact, and anywhere you are traveling to, ensure you have, we have what we call the diplomats, those that are representing you in other countries. For example, in Nigeria, we have diplomats from other countries to Nigeria. So if any of their citizen is here and there is any issue, they quickly go for the protection of their people. And so it is in all over the countries. And Nigeria is one of those countries that have diplomats scattered all over the world. So when you travel, as you are going, they know that you are coming. And everything you do, they are watching. Everywhere you go, they are aware. So the hotel you lodge, they are aware. So these are things that you need to put into consideration. And we as agents also need to know that we are being watched. So have emergency contacts, being aware of local regulations and healthcare services also. In fact, even it means having some first aid box around you is very important. So do your research destination, specific risks, as we have said, emergency contact and medication information. Please, that should be put into consideration. All right, so the next thing we are going to be looking at this evening what we are going to be looking at this evening, all these are inside that video. So just click the link in your WhatsApp group. It will take you to the video. You watch them, pay good attention to it, and you will get it clearly. So we said in the event of crisis, effective communication is paramount. When you have crisis, we have looked at 1, 2, 3, and this is the last part in conflict resolution. So it's very, very important, effective communication. Let's not overlook that. Effective communication is paramount. Travel professionals should promptly update clients on the situation. Don't hold any information that you know will be very, very important to your clients. Be transparent, give them transparent communication, helps to manage expectations and reduce uncertainty. Tell them this is how it is, just like the few people that spoke this evening said you need to let your clients know that this is what they need. This is all that It will take, even at that, we still leave spaces for miscellaneous. You still have extra cash and all that in order to solve any unforeseen occurrence. I think that is why we always have proof of fund, so that in case of any emergencies. All right, so client support involves offering assistance, reassurance, and guidance, ensuring client feel supported and well-informed throughout crisis. So prepare for travel emergencies and crises. Travelers should research potential risks and health consideration related to their destinations. Effective problem solving and conflict resolution is also paramount. Handling unexpected challenges during travel. Travelers should monitor news updates when you are on a journey. These are things that you need to educate your clients about. They should learn to open up the news stations, try to find out, read updates and government advisories for any potential disruption. Having alternative travel plans and flexible itineraries allows for quick adjustment. So remaining adaptable and open to change help to manage stress and ensure a smooth travel. All right, so what we are going to be looking at is sales and marketing for travel agents. Sales and marketing for travel agents. The first one we'll be looking at is promoting travel services and packages. Secondly, developing effective marketing strategies. Developing effective marketing strategies. Then identifying target markets and customers. This is where the money comes in. With all the crises and the challenges, there is a place of getting your money. But if you miss your sales and marketing, then you are going to miss up everything. And the purpose of your business will just, be disrupted. So sell techniques and strategies for travel agents. So the first one is promoting travel services and packages. It involves creating awareness, enticing potential customers to choose specific travel offerings. So you can bring in recommendations, you can bring in your offers to them, and then you have to entice them. You should be able to convince them. And you convince them by giving them testimonies of what you have done. Okay, this is how I have been, and this is testimonies of people that I have helped, that have traveled through my agency. So travel agents showcase a variety of services such as the flight bookings, hotel accommodations, vacation packages, and more. Effectively promoting these services require a combination of engaging content, appealing visuals, and clear communications of the unique value proposition that sets the offering apart from competitors. Now, this was one of the things when we talk about SWOT analysis. You have to look at your strengths and you have to look at your threats. You have to look at your competitors, because every business you want, in fact, as it's coming into your mind, I want you to know that millions and thousands and good number of people are already doing that, and they are also picking something like that. So whatever you want to start, somebody is there to do that, is already in it. So get information and then try to communicate. Then learning from what somebody has already started and how can I improve on what this person is doing, and then make mine to be unique. Very important. These are the things that stand you out. So develop effective marketing strategies. It's crucial for travel agents to reach their target audience and generate interest in their services. These include online and offline marketing channels such as the social media, email campaigns, search engine optimization, content marketing, and partnerships. Like we said earlier when we started, we encourage the issue of partnership, the issue of registering with associations, be part of these travel associations, be partners, attend seminars, get to meet people that do the same thing you do, communicate, interact, and get to know where people are making it, where you are having challenges might just be a stepping stone for another. And someone else challenges will open your mind, and somebody just sharing his experience will also be of good help to you. So let's communicate. effectively. Get content that will create good marketing strategies for you. Then identify the target market and your customer's profile. This is where most of us have issues, how to identify your target markets. And this is very crucial because it involves understanding the demographics, the preferences, and the behaviors of the audience. So a travel agent aims to attract. So how do you now attract them? You have to first and foremost understand what their preferences are. What are their behaviors? What are their likes? What are their dislikes? Then this could include specific age groups, interests, travel preference. You know, there are some people that hate traveling in this life. So imagine you advertising something like this to the person. You're just wasting your time. So try to find out when you go on social media, check their profiles. Wow, I think this person loves adventure. This person I think this person travel a lot. You can just drop in your adverts like that. And when you are registered with recognized agencies that give you credibility, why not? You will be able to do what? To convince them to try with you. So creating detailed customer profile, travel agents can tailor their marketing messages and offerings to better resonate with needs and desires of their target audience. The sales techniques that we have, we said one is relationship building. That is one important thing that you need in your sales techniques. You have to build relationship. And building relationship, first and foremost, come with your first impression. It matters a lot when you have a client either chatting you on social media or sending you a text message and all that. How do you respond? How do you communicate? So build a strong relationship with clients. It will bring trust and loyalty. Travel agent can achieve this by understanding clients' preference, maintain open communication, and offering personalized recommendation. Effective communication, just like we have said that earlier, effective communication is crucial. And then you need to communicate properly, convey vital information. So articulate the benefit of their offering, address customer concerns, provide detailed information to help clients. If I come to you and you can tell me the information that I need, I am telling you, I will keep coming. I will even recommend my friends to you. You just need one customer, and that for treatment and the way you react, the way you interact with the person, the relationship you build will determine whether the person is going to inform his friends, his colleagues, and all that. So it's just that one person you are looking for, and that person will change things and turn things around for you. So build, take this very serious, sell techniques, take it very serious. Then upselling and cross-selling. Travel agent can maximize sales by upselling additional services and cross-selling complementary products. Like when a customer patronize you, you just get something to say thank you, just a complimentary. Some hotels, when you go there to lodge, your breakfast, they will be given to you as what? Complimentary. They will just serve you just bread. It might not be all as in enough dishes, but at least a cup of tea with bread, just to say thank you for lodging with us. For the whole period of time you'll be staying in such a hotel, you'll be having breakfast for free. So yes, just because you are lodging there, those are complimentary. So you think, reason, bring out things that you feel you can do, that you can make these people to always come back. Yes, let's not forget that our gifts make ways for us. Yes, our gifts make ways for us. All right, the next thing we are also looking at is the use of technology. Use of technology. Embracing technology tools such as customer relation management systems and online booking platform enhance efficiency. Automation and online capabilities streamline the sales process, making it easier for clients to explore and book services. So use technology. They are there for us, a lot of things to be learned. Everything you are into, there is a specific technology that has been designed that can help your business. So don't just sit down with the old information you have. No, update yourself. Update, continue education, continue development, professional development. The next one is incentive and promotions. Offering incentives, discounts, Like during Salah, people are traveling. Okay, this is the amount. You can just look at it. Okay, if I give out a discount, will I be running at a loss and all that? You check, what can I do? There are times that you run out at a loss, but you will make gain later just because of that singular act. All right, then knowledge of destination. We have discussed extensively on knowledge of destination. So successful sales and marketing for travel agent require a combination of effective promotion, targeted marketing strategies, a deep understanding of target audience, and the implementation of proven sale technique. By establishing a strong online presence, building customer relations, and continually refining market effort, travel agents can attract, engage, and convert potential travelers into satisfied clients. So please, let's take it. Then our next topic is ethical and responsible travel practices, and which is not new. We have been touching this in the first session that we looked at. What are those things responsible travel practices? What are those things you need to look at when you travel? You need to pay attention to issues, and this should be our last topic. Then tomorrow we are going to have our Zoom session, our interactive session. We said sustainable and responsible tourism principles. And we have the environmental conservation, economic vitality, cultural awareness, community involvement, and empowerment. So you have to do this with the local, the impact on the environment, the local communities, the cultural heritage, aim to ensure that tourism activities contribute to long-term environmental and social well-being. So the key principles include: number one, environmental conservation, emphasizes minimizing negative impact